Hi, I'm Salimul Kalam and I want to share my opinions to every one of you. I think we have to think where is the right of Rohingya and have us been written as Rohingya as ethnic or indigenous people of Arakan, which is now being called the state of ethnic Rakhine. It simply means when the honored name of Arakan was in existence, we had equal rights and recognition toward each other as indigenous people of Arakan. Right now, after 1974, Myanmar and Rakhine communities like ethnic Rakhine is not accepting Rohingya and they present through Rakhine state government office and kept Rohingya in the internally displaced camp forcefully. Knowing Rohingya is as indigenous as them, they have to respect the lands, properties, and Rohingya politics, which have always tried to bring everyone together and live with equal rights under a very fair constitution for Arakan. By rejecting the name, symbolize one ethnic group, become the supreme and giving recognition as they wish by not giving respect to the history of the territories of Arakan having their own ethnics and indigenous backgrounds. Rohingya have their rights in the land and should be able to be a minister, chief ministers, with the fundamental rights of voting systems in a way of democracy. Rohingya should be equally have rights in all government bodies in Arakan, inclusion the flag and remembering how it was used before 1784, reflecting the Rohingya Muslims and Rakhine. It is very big sin to reject the truth and to suppress the rights of inhabitants for having power or special forces and trying to live in the ideologies of colonization and to rule the indigenous of that land, including treating them inhumanly, participating with Myanmar government and committed brutal crimes against humanity and ethnic cleansing, war crimes, and rejecting the history we had shared and we lived with gold and silver as our currency, shared in Arakan kingdom with having our identity as Muslim. It is very important that we respect our forefathers who have used and ruled Arakan kingdom with sharing equal rights with Rohingya Muslims in the flag, coins and all positions. Not respecting the indigenous rights of the people in their own indigenous land and suppressing and made disaster in the human life with evilness and cruelty, which is prohibited in the United Nations, OIC, and ASEAN. This matter has to be raised and discussed until the justice prevails. If ethnic Rakhine in Arakan right now rejecting the current discriminatory and undemocratic name of the state as Rakhine and standing on the ground of truthfulness and giving their consent for genocides that taken place also a forceful to them, or if it is a forceful to them from Burman politician, name them and tell who have been engaged. This is the correct time for reconciliation and to bring the justice together with everyone having the similar ideologies that peace can only be brought by having the concept of equal rights in Arakan.